All right, so listen, we got a 2 game slate, but I got some things to go through. I got some business to take care of. We're gonna do that right now. Right now, currently, Miami's playing Milwaukee. Nobody gives a shit about that game, so this is the perfect time to make my video. We only got a 2 game slate. We're gonna get to that in a minute. One thing I don't want to do is wake up to bullshit in my comments because I ain't gonna lie to you. When I make these videos, I wholeheartedly give you information to help you guys win your contest and win money. Daily, I get messages from some of you guys saying, I won, you helped me win. Your um your videos help me win money. Whether it's over chat, whether it's through DMs, whether it's through whatever it is. I get messages daily, and I like seeing that because you watch my video, it's helping you win money. I'm happy for that. But when I give a take on players, especially in the playoffs when information or when gathering of information is very meticulous and somewhat narrative driven because of how tight the playoff, the rotations are and all that other stuff. If you don't agree with what I said or you don't agree with my logic or my takes, all you got to do is just kindly tell me what you think, and then we can have a healthy discussion, which will make us both better in the end because we're exchanging information. But if I wake up to my own fucking YouTube and you're calling your name because I didn't mention Jaren Jackson as one of the important players to beat the Lakers, so let's rewind. I said you need Ja, you need Bane, and you need one of Kennard or Dylan Brooks to be very, very good to beat the Lakers in Game 1. I did not mention Jaren Jackson Jr. in that sentence. Why? Because AD was going to cancel him out or he was going to be in foul trouble. Jaren Jackson had a hell of a game, and they lost by 15, so that proves my point. So I was right, and you was wrong, and you try to be cute and call me fucking goofy in my own chat. Highly disrespectful. Highly disrespectful. And usually, when you get in my shit, I usually block people, but I wanted you to hear this because I know you're gonna listen. Because this is what you do: you call people names, then you watch the same fucking video just to get information because you can't make a fucking lineup. So I want you to hear this. I want you to know that yeah, I am calling you out, and then after this slate, I'm gonna block you anyway. So you got to go somewhere else. You can go to Awesemo. You could go to Run Pure Sports. You could go to fucking Roto, whatever the fuck it is you want. You watch. You could go watch them. Cause I don't take disrespect kindly. You feel me? So that's that, dickhead. All right. Next, we have another issue where someone was upset because the lineup that I built weren't ready to go. I say in all my videos that you got to adjust the lineup, find great value, continue the lineup if you want, or build a whole new lineup. And somebody was upset because there wasn't enough salary to finish off the lineup, and I don't take kindly to that either because you got a whole day to do a little research, watch a video or two, and find value. So find value and plug them in. Don't get in my comments and tell me that I didn't leave enough. That's not what I'm here for. You don't do that with everybody. You don't do that with the other guys. Don't do that shit with me. I shouldn't even be building lineups on a playoff slate. There's only so many players you can pick from. To be honest with you, there's only so many spend ups you could fit in one lineup, and there's only so many value pieces you could plug in. And you know what? If you're offended, I'm sorry, but you know what? I gotta keep it. I gotta keep it 100. Because there are people out here that are just looking for me to just give you a fucking playoff lineup. How am I gonna give you a lineup when there's hundreds of people watching this video? You all want the same lineup? So this is what we're gonna do going forward, especially during the playoffs. We're gonna do it just like the other guys do. We're gonna go through all the players in my player pool, and I'm not gonna build a lineup. That way we don't have any confusion. Because I don't want anybody to be confused. You see what I'm saying? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start with DraftKings. We're gonna start with Steph Curry. Fire him up. James Harden, 9K flat, a little bit too cheap. He had a great game in the first game. He's gonna be popular. I think the roles are gonna reverse. I think Embiid's gonna have the great game. Harden's gonna have the lesser game. That's usually how it goes. I'll be surprised if Embiid has another down game and Harden has another great game, but you never know. If you're playing multiple lineups, sprinkle some Harden in one and sprinkle some Embiid in the other. And if you find real great value, then you can put them both in the same lineup. De'Aaron Fox has been underpriced for the past 2 months. He's still underpriced. Fire him up. Dinwiddie, he should be 6,200. He's gonna do nothing against Philly. If you're playing like 10 lineups, you could throw Dinwiddie in one. I'm not interested. Maxey, you could take a shot. Pool, I don't really 5,700. He should be 4,700. He's gonna have one good game where everything he chucks goes in. I don't know if it's gonna be game 2, but not the worst play in the world. After that, it falls off a cliff. You want to take a shot on Seth Curry? I can't do it. I can't do it. Maybe in a blowout, Seth Curry will get enough run to fulfill his salary, but I don't see it. Let's go to shooting guard. Mikal Bridges is too cheap for what he's gonna do. They're gonna lose. They're gonna get swept, but Mikal Bridges is the true alpha on that team. He's gonna go off. Klay Thompson, he should be highly owned because he's too cheap. After a loss, I'm gonna be jamming Klay Thompson everywhere I can. Fire him up. Malik Monk, he's gonna be popular too. Fire him up. Herder, this might be Herder's game because Malik Monk had game 1. This might be Herder's game. I'm going right back to Herder. Fire him up. Melton, for value, you could take a shot. Gary Payton, 4,100. I told you that he was going to get a little bit of run. I think we all knew that. Fire him up also. Joe Harris. And listen, Joe Harris, you could take a shot. And Davion Mitchell, like if they're your last guys in, you could take a shot. But I don't think they're going to be in the optimal. Small forward. Tobias Harris. I hate to do it. Looks very ugly, but you got to take a shot. Andrew Wiggins, they said he was going to play 20 minutes. How many minutes did he play? Seemed like more than 20 to me. 28 minutes. Fire him up. I'm playing all the Warriors. I'm playing all the starters look good to me, especially coming off a loss. And they're all a little bit underpriced. Fire them all up. Cam Johnson, I always play Cam Johnson. He's still underpriced. Fire him up. Harrison Barnes, very risky. Take a shot. Royce O'Neal, I don't think we need him. DiVincenzo, if he's starting at 4,300, you could take a shot. Power forward. Draymond, obviously you could take a shot on Draymond in a playoff game. Keegan Murray's in play. Finney Smith, I don't know. Finney Smith and PJ Tucker. You may not have a choice. I think I prefer Trey Lyles. Kuminga, I don't know what Kuminga be doing on the court. He definitely not part of that triangle offense, but I think that Kuminga's going to get benched at some point because he's not matching what the other 4 guys on the court are doing. But that's just what I see. If you want to take a shot on Kuminga, I think it's going to be risky. I think he's going to get benched soon. Embiid, 10.6K. Price came down a little bit. Absolutely enticing. I think he smashes this slate. Sabonis. Sabonis is Sabonis, always with a triple-double upside, but Kevon Looney was giving them trouble. He couldn't score on Kevon Looney. So that's something to keep your eye on. Obviously, you're paying $9,300 for someone. You want to get all the fantasy points you could get. So if I got to pay a couple dollars more for Embiid, nobody gives him trouble. So I might just do that. Claxton, I'm not interested in. Not against Philly. Kevin Looney, 5,200, absolutely in play. Let me give y'all some advice, especially with these tough playoff slates. I'm playing players in every position that could pay off their salary. I don't know. I'm saying it for the people that are new here. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying it for the people that are new. I'm telling you what I do to win. I think I've hit on every DraftKings slate since the playoffs started. You know what I'm saying? FanDuel is a little bit tougher because it's easy to play FanDuel. Just click and go with FanDuel. They even have it where they could pick for you, where they recommend who to play for you. DraftKings, you got to think a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So if I play a single entry contest in DraftKings, there's more, or I want to say there's less sharp people in the contest, so I have a little bit of an edge. But in FanDuel, anybody could win. You see what I'm saying? So I play higher contests or higher dollar contests on DraftKings than I do on FanDuel. So yeah, so I just gave you my player pool. Usually this is the part where I would pick 5 guys that I like, but to avoid any confusion, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want anyone confused now. I'm gonna just leave it like that, and you build your wonderful lineup. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up. I know there's people that's gonna be salty, not want to thumbs up the video. Thumbs up the video anyway, because if the videos aren't getting thumbs up, I'm not gonna make the videos. And this is not. I have there's people like my day ones. They have access to me 24/7. So like I'm gonna give you guys good information. So just thumbs up the video. Don't be salty. Like I said, I didn't bring this on myself. People get in the comments. They say what they got to say. They do what they got to do, and then what I got to do is I have to address it. You see what I'm saying? So that's that. Um, if you need lineups, built for you, if you want my lineup, you can check out the Patreon link in the description, or you can DM me on Twitter. FanDuel. Now what I got to do is I'll go through FanDuel briefly. Steph, 10K, too cheap. Harden, De'Aaron Fox, priced appropriately. Dinwiddie, I'm not personally interested in. He's in play. Tyrese Maxey, Jordan Poole, in play. Melton's in play. Seth Curry, I don't think I'm touching. Anything under Seth Curry, I'm not touching. Mikal Bridges is in play. He's going to be popular because he had a good game last game. I still like Klay Thompson a little bit better. Malik Monk's in play. Kevin Huerter, I'm going right back to. DiVincenzo is fine. Gary Payton is fine. I'd rather spend $4,200 for Gary Payton than $3,900 for Joe Harris. You feel me? Small forward. Cam Johnson's in play. Andrew Wiggins is absolute. I don't really care if Andrew Wiggins is 80% on. I'm playing him. Harrison Barnes. I'll be honest with you. If you listen to this video, you'll know who to play because I'm telling you who to play. So only people that should be tight, the only people that should be upset are the people that don't watch my videos and they just pluck the lineups. And you know what? I don't really give a fuck at this point because I ain't gonna lie to you. I come on every single day, no matter what's going on in my life. I come on every single day and make a video and give y'all good information. So I'm not gonna take nobody's shit. I'm not taking nobody's shit. You give me shit, I'm blocking you. If you think just because this is a YouTube channel and we all need subscribers, yes we do. But I'm not taking no one's shit. You give me shit, I'm blocking you and sending your ass back to Roto Grinders. That's it. That's how this is. This is how this is gonna go. Back to my small forwards because I got time today. Tired of this shit. I don't come to nobody's job and fuck with them. I don't go to nobody's job and tell them dumb shit. Don't do that shit to me. Like I said, there's lots of times where somebody might They might like somebody that I haven't mentioned, or I might over. Fine, that's cool. That's what we do here. We're here to have a healthy discussion so we can all win money. But don't fucking try to play me in my own comments. Get the fuck out of here. Back to the small forwards, because like I said, I got time today. Andrew Wiggins, fired him up. Cam Johnson, fired him up. Harrison Barnes is risky, but fire his ass up too. Royce O'Neal, if you're playing a lot of lineups, you could take a shot. Who else is here? Nobody. Jalen McDaniels, shit. If you're playing a lot of lineups, you could probably take a shot. Kuminga, I'm very scared of Kuminga. I know Steve Kerr. I know he don't play the way Steve Kerr wants you to play. I know what he does. Andrew Wiggins is going to be playing more minutes. Gary Payton should be available for more minutes. Kuminga's minutes are going down. I know. That I can see clear as day. What did he play last game? 9 minutes. Shit. Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't. I'm be honest with you. I wouldn't play him. If I was y'all, I wouldn't play him. Let's go to power forward. Sabonis, 9,700. Like I said, I like the price, but he's struggling against Kevon Looney. So take that how you want to take it. Draymond always in play. Tobias, you could take a shot. Trey Lyles, 4,800. A little bit spicy. Coming off the bench, but he's there. PJ Tucker, no way in hell. Put a gun to my head, I ain't playing PJ Tucker. I'm sorry, I can't do it. And beat 11-4, fire him up. Nick Claxton, 7.8. He's an okay play. He might have a good game, but I don't feel it. I don't feel it in my heart. I'd rather play Kevon Looney for cheaper. If Kevon Looney gives me 30 fantasy points, I'll be happy. If Nick Claxton gives you 30 fantasy points, your night is over. You feel me? So that's how I look at it. I play players that I know are have an opportunity to fulfill their salary requirements. You feel me? If they can pay off their salary, I play them. If I don't think they can or they will, I don't play them. That's it. It's like math. It's a pie. You know what I'm saying? Like all of these are portions of your pie. Can your player get 5.5 to 6 times value? If they could do that, more than likely you'll be cashing. And that's how I look at it. It may sound easy, but sometimes you get enticed. You get enticed to play Joel Embiid. You get enticed to play, these spend ups. And then you have to, go into the dirt for value that gives you nothing. And if your spend up doesn't hit value, you're done already. You feel me? So that's how I look at it. I try to have balanced lineups. That's what I try to do. That's just me though. You play how you want to play. Just giving you my advice. Just giving you my 2 cents. And I'll be honest with you, I'm very, very, very humble. A lot of nights I win, I don't say anything. I just come on here and make my video and go about my night. I don't say, I'm not like these other guys. Oh my God, we're 4 for 4 for prize picks. We're on a heater, guys. We went 11 for 15 on prize picks. I don't do all that shit. I win my money, I cash out, I go about my day. I come in, I come to work, I get on the video, I give you good advice, and then I go about my day. I don't, stick my thumb up my ass and, pat myself on the back. I don't do that. When COVID started, I lived off my winnings. I lived off my winnings for almost 4 years. I know what I'm talking about. You feel me? So I'm giving you my 2 cents. You could take my 2 cents or not take my 2 cents. All right, so I think we're pretty much. Did we go through all the centers? Yeah, Embiid, Claxton, Looney, Paul Reed. If you're like playing a lot of lineups, but I wouldn't do anything other than that. Alex Len. It looks like Alex Len is going to be in the rotation because he did play somewhat decent. However, I wouldn't let that. He only played 12 minutes. 12 minutes, 13 fantasy points. I don't know if that's winning you anything. But if you were playing a lot of lineups, you could take a shot on Alex Len. So, listen, I know it's a 2-game slate. We had a lot to unpack. Some people are going to be salty. I don't give one fuck because I know I give out good information. Got hundreds of people watching the video. We all can't have the same lineup. I try to, I really try to, I was just trying to help, you know. I was trying to help build a lineup that maybe you can adjust with a few pieces. But like I said, I don't want no confusion. So it's only a 2-game slate. You guys, if you watch this video, shouldn't have a hard time building a lineup. You try to play me in the comments. It's going to be a long night and day because I got time. You need any help? Jump in the comments. I'll help you. Someone else will help you. A lot of sharp people are in the comments. And I think that's about it. If you need lineups, jump into Patreon. What else? I think that's it. I hope you guys win money. Hope you guys are, what's the word I'm looking for? Profitable today. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna let y'all get back to y'all Sunday. What are you doing? Watching NCIS? All right, go ahead. Go back watching your NCIS. I'll go on and get out of here. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Ciao.